Thank you very much. Next, we have our fourth district partner, and this is Helen Dolas, founder and CEO of Able Artswork. Welcome, Helen Dolas.
It is such a pleasure to be here with all of these kindred spirits. I mean, are you not getting so inspired by our community and our partnerships? I know I am. And I can see the intersections of where we are connecting and where, you know, the question earlier today was, what can we do? What's next? And I think finding those holes in our Swiss cheese and saying, this is missing. What can we do together to fill that gap? And that's the inspiration that I've been getting here today, listening to everybody. So thank you so much for creating this space, LA Opera Connects, and everyone involved. I am the CEO and founder of Able Artswork. We are just now celebrating 40 years. I was 5 years old when I started, and I was inspired because I went into music therapy. And music therapy to me was the answer to everything. I worked with individuals with developmental disabilities and autism, and I saw the power of music and how it unlocked the most complex personalities and how it transformed lives. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, if music can do this, all of the creative arts together in combination, that's going to be amazing. So here I was, 20 years old. I'm going to start a nonprofit. And so I did. And I embraced all of the creative arts therapies, and I started in a Parks and Rec building in Long Beach, California, with 3 students and another music therapist and I, and an art therapist. I had to convince Department of Developmental Services that this was a viable program. And they called us non-traditional because the traditional programs after high school, there was nothing for people with developmental disabilities to go to if they did not have the ability to learn and be part of the community in a vocational setting. And back then in 1980 or even before that, it was making sure that you put the screws in the right place and the bolts in the right place. And it was just a very rote kind of learning and participation in community. They were very isolated. There was no room for them other than those little boxes and circles that they fit into. And I said to myself, you know what? There needs to be a more creative place because as the human spirit, we are so creative. We need everyone to have access, and that is going to be the bridge to community. That's going to be the bridge to having these individuals be participants and not recipients of the world, of the community. So here we are, Able Artswork. My philosophy and my vision was love before learning, learn for life. Everybody say that. Love before learning, learn for life. Let's say that one more time. Love before learning, learn for life. And that's based on Maslow's hierarchy of need. So our programs were research, evidence-based foundation of how we were going to build humanity with our participants. We call them service users. We call all of us artists. And so if you look at our logo, you'll see the pink triangle. The pink triangle stands for Maslow's hierarchy of human need, psychology of human need, where the very basis is that you need to be able to feel safe. You need to make sure that you have shelter. The next step is that you feel that you belong, that you have friends, that you have a community. And from there, you're treated with dignity and respect. And out of that dignity and respect, you are then going to start to learn. And when you realize that you are achieving one goal, you realize that you can achieve so many more goals. And then the very ultimate peak of our humanity is what? Our transformation, our peak for performance, our self-esteem, our self-confidence, and self-competence that just goes pew, right through the roof, because now we've done something. And whether it's an art piece, a choreograph, a performance, a musical, a song, whatever it might be, you know what happens? They get applauded. And that becomes a reinforcement. We know how important reinforcement is, right? And once you're reinforced, you do it again, and then you do it again. And it's reciprocal. It's like, I like what you do. And then you might like what I do. And then it becomes this beautiful community, that synergy that happens between all of us. And so the triangle is the A in the word able for Able Arts Work. You'll see the B, it's in red, right? But if you put the B and the triangle together, what does that look like? A heart, yes, for love. And then you have the L with the dark blue, navy blue, which is really grounding, right? And the E is an equal sign for equity. So all of those colors represent diversity, equity, and inclusion. We celebrate that diversity. And that's the story, and that's my tour of Able Arts Work, but it's not the end of my presentation. Able Arts Work was established by me in 1982, look at that. And it did include all of the creative arts therapies. I've been doing this for 40 years. We have expanded to provide creative arts and opportunities to the broader community, including marginalized and underserved communities, youth at risk, children in a school setting, and arts enthusiasts throughout Southern California. And our vision and philosophy is based on Maslow's hierarchy of human psychology, hierarchy of human needs. And today we have tailor-made services that are available in person and have expanded now to virtual online classes, pushing the need forward to make the creative and expressive art opportunity accessible for all. And of course, we all talked about our pivot, the turning point, the COVID, March 2020. This is what we all did, right? We weren't sure if we were going to be essential. And Department of Developmental Services said, yes, you keep going, keep your doors open, we're going to fund you. And we did. And we figured out within a weekend how we were going to continue to provide services for people on the spectrum, the people with all kinds of diverse abilities, and how we were going to do that over Zoom. Because if most of you are, of course, musicians, you know that Zoom has got limitations with music. This is Christina Ebersol. She is a former music therapy student of ours from CSUN, where I'm a professor, and my husband, who is here with me today, Ron Borzon, is director of music therapy there. And she is now our clinical supervisor, and she has put this little video together. So I have my colleague here, and I also have my colleague Christy Glass, who's here, the director of community engagement. And please ask her any questions later. She's amazing. So Christina's going to talk to you about how we celebrated, how we innovated, and how we expanded our services for over 300 individuals in Southern California over 2020 and 2021 to today.
Hello, family and friends of Able Arts Work. It has been a while. My name is Christina, and I am one of the program managers with Able Arts Work. And it is my pleasure to be able to share with you some very, very exciting news and updates. So here we go. As we all know, it's been quite the year. But despite all the challenges we face, we were able to continually provide services with your support and help. We want to take this time to look back and celebrate the strides and progress we were able to make together. I'm very happy to announce that we have surpassed our 1-year mark since March 17th, 2020, when the global pandemic forced us to shut our doors. Even though our physical doors were closed, we were able to continually provide services virtually, and to date, we have provided over 272 days of services to our clients. The thing is, the pandemic did not stop us.
No way.
We continue to provide services through 3 of our day programs, that is Art Center, Epicenter, and Sika. In addition to our services, we continue to provide external services through our mobile arts program, our creative health and wellness clinic, and our accessible arts workshop. We just never stop. We provided services to more than 1,000 individuals across California. We also provided community engagement by inviting professionals, musicians, artists, cooks, and various members from the community to our virtual programs. We currently serve individuals in LA County and Orange County. But what is really exciting is the fact that recently we've been vendorized through San Diego Regional Center. This means that we will soon open a program in San Diego County. Even though circumstances pushed us to go virtual, it has really allowed us to have a further reach outside of our physical community. Well, with that said, at the beginning of the closure, we launched our virtual learning channel on YouTube. Since then, our creative artist team have created over, drumroll please, 270 videos for continual learning for individuals across the world. In October 2020, we opened our art exhibit gallery at 2nd and PCH in Long Beach, where we have now sold over 300 items made by our clients. We partnered with Anaheim Elementary School District, Boys and Girls Club of Bueno Park, Children's Hospital of Orange County Foundation, Remo, and Yamaha. We now have hosted 6 different exhibitions, both physical and virtual. We are also happy to announce that at the beginning of 2021, we launched our very first virtual education program called Learn for Life. Learn for Life is an online learning site designed to provide further education and training for people of all abilities. Learn for Life offers nearly 40 years of subject matter expertise to you. Yes, you. Our courses entail an inclusive learning environment for all people who are interested in learning and advancing in skills in the arts. We've got music, visual art, drama, theater, and movement. Our Learn for Life website features live classes and pre-recorded workshops that are available for individuals of all abilities and all ages. Of course, if you're interested in the arts, you're looking to connect with other professionals, this is a perfect place for you. Not only that, but we also offer
CEUs for music therapists and other professionals. Our vision is love before learning and learn for life.
If you would like to learn more about Able Arts work, you can check us out on our website. That is www.ableartswork.org. We would love to connect with you, so find us on social media at Able Arts Work. Before we end, I want to give you a little recap of what happened in 2020 and so far in 2021. Here we go. So much has happened in 2020 and now going into 2021. Once again, we want to take this time to say thank you for listening in today, and also thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. We hope that you stay safe and healthy, and we look forward to all the strides and progress we will make in 2021 and the years to come. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, I let them say it because they can say it so much better than I. Our staff and our students are pretty incredible together. They have an amazing synergy. So we have 4 adult programs that provide creative studio settings and facilitation for adults in music, drama, fine art, including drawing and painting, mural painting, video production, photography, fiber arts, printmaking, and more. Programs are further enriched with music and art therapy services, resulting in individualized services for each individual attending our programs. Everyone gets an assessment. Everyone has pre and post testing. Everything is measurable every 6 months. Creative Health and Wellness Clinic, this is our children's services. The Creative Health and Wellness Clinic is our outpatient treatment program for children and youth with various disabilities, including autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, intellectual disabilities, developmental disabilities, acquired brain injury, neurodegenerative disorders, physical injuries, and other social emotional disorders. Board-certified music therapists are contracted to work with our local schools. The last 2 years, we were able to do research that was funding provided by the Music Man Foundation, where we went into Head Start programs for over 600 children to show the efficacy of music therapy in early childhood intervention. These Head Start children are low social economic status, have experienced traumas, are in foster homes, and many of them are not diagnosed yet. And so in order for them to become school ready, we supplied music therapy to help provide services to support their academic, their social learning, and their communication and socialization skills. We were published in a couple of journals, one being the International Journal of Music and Early Childhood. Our mobile arts program is our one-on-one in-home services for those who are too medically fragile to come into the day program, or if they have aberrant behaviors, we have our music and art therapists visit them in-home. Our exhibitions, you saw lots of that. We have a gallery in Long Beach. We also have done exhibitions all over the nation. And we have a core exhibition that invites anyone in the world who identifies as an artist and has a disability. And it's an inclusive exhibition. It's called Core Identifying Ourselves. And last year we did a beautiful collaboration between a local artist and one of our artists. They shared each other's techniques. And in the exhibit, they exhibited their own artwork, and then they exhibited a piece of artwork that they did together with their shared techniques. Our Accessible Arts Workshops goes out into the community, and we provide music education and standards-based visual arts and music education workshops to children and adults in schools and community centers throughout Los Angeles and Orange County. Now, I do want to say that we are expanding even more. Artbeat Radio, you can find us on Spotify and iTunes. This is our podcast. First and only one in the nation that is with people with developmental disabilities and autism, produced, and they learn production, Learn for Life, you've already seen, and we have lots of government partners that we could not do all of this without. If you have any questions, I'll be on the panel. We can talk about it. Thank you so much.